A very good morning from the opening day of Alton Towers Scarefest 2021, and the park is looking very spooky.
Look how spooky I look!
Oh, you look absolutely awesome. But yes, welcome to the first day of Scarefest. Honestly, it's great to have this event back for this year, and we're looking forward to getting in all the mazes, aren't we, Charlotte?
I'm so excited to be scared.
Along with that, we're going to capture all of the atmosphere from around the park. We'll check out the entertainment, the theming, and of course, get on some rides in the dark. For Scarefest, rides are open through until 9 p.m.
Yes!
So it means plenty of rides in the dark coming up later on and capturing the atmosphere. To be honest, out of all the years been coming to Scarefest, ever since the event started in 2007, this has got to be the warmest day for Scarefest ever.
It's quite warm today.
We've got highs of 20 degrees this afternoon, it's crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
But there's still a nice spooky mist over there this morning. It's like Alton Towers have just put loads of smoke machines out, you know, for the mist over at the back there. Yeah, come and join us, we'll check out everything that Scarefest has got to offer, and of course, share our thoughts. Well, this guy over here is certainly happy that Scarefest is back. Tower Street is decorated for the season, as always. All the buntings are out, and we've got this drunken pumpkin just over here as well. I don't know what's going on with him.
He needs to get up.
He does. He's normally on the entrance at the front, but for last year's Scarefest, he wasn't on there either. So yeah, I think they don't want people stopping on the plaza mainly taking photos. Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, all the theming's out down here. Loads of pumpkins, plastic pumpkins, real pumpkins, hay bales, and so much more. Oh, crows, they're good, aren't they, on cue today?
Brilliant.
Love that. Yeah, let's take a walk down and see some of the theming. So we've got some different coloured bunting this year down here at the hearse. Got all the gravestones there as well. Alton Towers always do a great job when it comes to theming for Scarefest. And in terms of what we've got to enjoy maze-wise later on, this year there is 4 scare mazes.
Woo!
The same maze as last year though.
Yeah, and we've got an interactive walkthrough.
Yes, Trick or Treat Town.
I'll be interested to see what it's like.
Yeah, because it costs £10.
£10 each.
Worth pointing out that all the mazes are actually upcharge attractions
They
here.
are, yeah, they need to pay for them.
But they do a combi ticket as well,
Yes.
don't they? That you can buy that online or through the Alton Towers app. But yeah, they've got the fog out. Look at that today. Oh, brilliant this morning. Yeah, like I say, we're in for quite a warm day. It might not look like it this morning, but honestly, like, it's going to be really warm later. And as always, another fantastic photo opportunity down here at the bottom of Tower Street with the huge Scarefest sign. Looks absolutely awesome, and at night as well, Tower Street is all lit up in green, red, blue, and looks very spooky. Oh, here we go then. So back for Scarefest 2021, the one and only Alton Ancestors. Love it. Love this. Some footage there from the awesome Alton Ancestors back for 2021 on Towers Street. How was that for you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot longer as well.
Yeah, what they've actually done this year, they've increased the length of the show, and there's actually 2 sets of Alton Ancestors, which is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Happening every half an hour on Towers Street on a morning, but on the boards around the park,
Just give me the
yeah, the
times.
times are all on there, aren't they? But yeah, really enjoy the Alton Ancestors. 2 shows, but they are doing the same songs.
So
It's just
much
swapping
energy,
over.
which is great.
Oh, honestly, I can see you doing that, Charlotte.
I'd love to do something like that.
Having a bit of a dance along.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, of course, Scarefest merchandise is out up in Towers Trading, so we're going to take a look up there now and go and see what there is, because we believe there's some awesome new merch for this year. Right there, and of course, a huge part of Scarefest is the merchandise, and we're here in Towers Trading now.
My Patch!
Oh, look at
That's
him!
so cute, but he's £16.
All the plushies they've got down here, apart from Phil.
Where's Phil?
Don't know where he is, but there you go, £16 for the plushies. I think they're really nice, actually.
They're lovely.
Yeah, I really enjoy them. The fact they've actually got the characters this year on
Really
sale
nice,
is
yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, I love the character shows, and we're going to be heading down there soon to watch it as well. You got the little kids hoodie there as well, and the t-shirt at the bottom with the characters on. Not sure on the pricing for them. Have we got some
£10.
prices? £10 for that, and then we've got the hoodie at the top just there.
£20.
20.
These new mugs are really nice.
There you go, they're embossed mugs.
They're really nice. I might have to make a purchase of one of those.
All the characters on there.
It's
Phil's
nice-
on there, isn't he?
It's nice to finally have a proper mug like that.
It is, yeah, because normally we've got like
It's
the flat
normally
mugs.
just like that.
Yeah, it's so
really
nice how they've
nice.
gone for the embossed mug. Like we say, £12 for those. Here you got the travel cups there, £8. The adult t-shirts here. Let's have a look at them, £18.
Hoodie's £35.
That's printed on, but the good thing is they're going for more embroidered stuff now, which is nice, like the hat that you can just see here. Price for the hat's £10 just there.
This is a nice t-shirt. Look at that.
Oh, that's-
£22.
Proper embroidered on there as well, which is nice,
The only
isn't
thing I
it?
don't like is the bottom. I don't know if that would wash very well because it's quite a...
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that. I like the
I
back
do like
design
it,
though.
Yeah, and it's got the bats on the back as well.
Back to the theme today with your headpiece you've got on.
Look at this.
Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? And then you've got this t-shirt here as well. Yeah, really nice. Love that with the big logo. And then with the green and black. Scarefest merch is looking good this year. Oh, Charlotte's off. But yeah, you've also got some treats for sale just down here as well. The goo heads that are £1 and the candy floss. Wouldn't be Halloween without candy floss. £3.50. But yeah, we're going to head down now and go and watch the first stage show. So you've also got these Scarefest Pin Badges just here as well. You got this one here that's white instead of green. I'm not too sure on the design of that one. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. I think out of everything that we've seen, the pin badges aren't the best.
It's actually got green coming off it. That should be green.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite strange. And then of course you got this one here as well. Well, loving the merchandise up there in Towers Trading. Made our way down here now to the Scarefest Hub, as I like to call it, down here on the front lawns. Lots of entertainment down here, including the first show that we're going to be watching at 11 o'clock. It'll be the first performance of Patch's Trick or Treat Party. Later on in the day, we'll have Phil's Halloween dance party to watch, and also the 2 singing shows as well, Sin Bin Evolution and Sin Bin 7 as well. Lots of shows going on.
Lots to go see.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're going to start off by watching Patch's Trick or Treat Party, back for Scarefest this year. However, of course, they've got a huge stage to play with this year. So looking forward to seeing what they've done on the big stage.
Oh my God, we're back again. Oh yes, we are. Brothers, sisters, everybody say. Yeah.
Time of the year in the spookiest place ever!
Aw, thanks for inviting us, Pat.
Yes, thank you, Patch. Last year's party was amazing, but this year's is going to be even better!
But it is very spooky. There might be ghosties and ghoulies and monsters. Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean us. I meant the really scary monsters. Oh!
Oh, Skelby, you're such a scaredy skeleton.
or being brave. Are you good? Did you misbehave? Opposites attract, they say. So let's do things a different way.
Oh, it's our favourite, it's Patch! Love Patch. Highlights there from Patch's trick or treat party over on the main stage. Very much enjoyed that. Always nice to see the characters all back together again.
They've had some costume upgrades, which was nice to see as well.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Maybe because they've got the new plush toys over in the shop, they wanted to upgrade the characters a little bit.
I love the plush.
Yeah, really nice that was. Great show, lots of songs in there. Same production as last year, but I don't think it needed to change really, did it?
So much energy, which was nice to see.
Great family show, and we've got something brand new next. So what have we got, Charlotte?
We've got Phil's Halloween dance party.
So we're going to see the first showing of this at 12:30.
Just like the signs rolling all in your head. There's a shadow in the window.
It's me, Phil, the great superstar Halloween DJ. I'm gonna lay down the best Halloween tracks ever.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'll make you fall in love. I love it. Why don't you be in love with me? He's the one who can't believe.
I like your dancing.
Oh, thanks, Pat.
Hold on in a flash. He's in the mash, in the multi-mash. I'm a love
Drag your leg and his Boys and girls, let's see you pop in gradual smooth. I love it. I like to party like a monster. Feel that magic. Oh, go Skelton. Who else has got some moves out there? Joe. Here we go.
Well, there we go then. Highlights from the brand new stage show there. What did you think,
I
Charlotte?
just want to say a huge well done to the cast for learning 2 long routines, to be honest.
Honestly, they did a really good job. Like, I don't think I could learn the routine to one song, let alone 2 full shows. Hats off to the entertainment team there. It was a really good show, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Lots going on. Nice to have all the cast back out for it as well, with all of the different characters. No, I thought it was a fantastic addition. I think for me, it would have just been nice if Phil had like a DJ stand in
Yeah,
that.
like some headphones on maybe.
Yeah, that would have certainly added to it. But it was a good show, very much enjoyed it. Are you ready for our first attraction?
I'm so ready.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be allowed to film inside the scare mazes here. They allow us at Thorpe Park, but not at Alton Towers, unfortunately. But yeah, we're looking forward to this. It's Trick or Treat Town.
Yeah.
This is the
something
new
different.
family attraction for this year, located in the former Charlie and the Chocolate Factory show building. Let's go and have a look. Here we go then. So here's a look at our first sign for Trick or Treat Town. 0.5 miles, population, deceased, Charlotte.
God, but look at the back.
Yeah, quite nice, isn't it? Matching your spooky headpiece.
Exactly.
Right, so in terms of how much this costs then?
Right, so we paid £10 for this attraction, but you just need to bear in mind, if you're a family, so let's say 2 parents and you've got a child, both parents will have to pay for a bag, but under 12s are free.
Right, I get it. So if we had a child, we'd still have to buy
We
the
still
bag.
have to buy a bag, but the child doesn't have to buy a bag.
There we go. And there is also annual pass discount. It's £8.
Yeah, but that has to be done at the box office.
Yes, not online, which we didn't find out until
didn't
today.
know that,
Well, there we go. But yeah, we're going to go and check this out. It's a brand new attraction. Gotta say, I'm liking the pumpkin lights up there. Well, they're not picking up great on the camera. Maybe they will at night. But yeah, you've got all the pumpkin lights up there in the trees. They're awesome. And this interchangeable sign, 23 days until Halloween. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be changing that every day throughout the event. Great music out here, Charlotte.
Nice music.
Perfect for having a bit of a dance too.
Dance.
But yeah, what are you thinking then?
I'm really intrigued by this, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go.
Quite expensive.
Yeah, I think £10 is quite expensive, but obviously we haven't experienced it yet, so we'll see.
Definitely, so we'll see when we come out. I thought originally when this was announced that, oh, Trick or Treat Town, it's going to be like photo opportunities and
Yeah,
stuff.
but you can't film and you can't take photos inside.
So it's a shame about that, but we'll see you when we come out from this one. Brand new attraction for families, it's Trick or Treat Town. Well, we've got our bags and we've just been through Trick or Treat Town. You know what? I really enjoyed that attraction. It was about 10 minutes in length, some really good set design in there, and quite a few different rooms that you go through actually.
That attraction is such a little bit of me, that is. I absolutely loved that.
You really liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually got some scares in there as well.
There was a few good jump scares, lots of actors in there as well, and basically you're given a bag, you go round and you're encouraged to knock on the doors as many times as you want to and you get treats. As you can see here inside our bags, we've got quite a few treats, but not as many as I think they should be given out in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like £10 is a little bit too expensive. I think it should be about £5 really for that.
Yeah, I think it's not worth the price what they're charging for it. However, in terms of a themed attraction, there's some beautiful set design in there. It's actually been built in the former areas that used to be home to the 2 elevators in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So that was quite cool. That confirms they've completely ripped the lifts out. And yeah, you're actually in them spaces. You can look up and see like all the old truss work for it. But you know what? I really enjoyed it. I would say it's on par with what I was expecting. Some great smells throughout, lots of different props. Basically, you are going through a town with lots of different lights around.
I really enjoyed that.
Some of the set design is huge as well. You're talking 3 or 4 meters tall. Yeah, and that's the good thing with that building, and with it being so tall, they've really utilised it. It's a great attraction. I think it's a bit overpriced for what they're charging for it. I think the cost needs to come down and some more suites, and then it'll be a good value attraction.
100%.
But no, I enjoyed it. Family maze, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other stuff later on here at Scarefest. But that was a good start, that was.
100%.
We've got the thrilling attractions coming up later.
I got scared in there.
Yeah, for a family maze, it was good. Would you even class it as a maze though? It's a tough one.
No, it's more like a walkthrough.
A walkthrough attraction with actors coming through. You know, it's not designed to scare. It is for families, but no, I did enjoy it. It was good fun. Footage there then from the CBeebies Land Monster Ball. Don't they look cute in all the Halloween outfits?
Such a big cat.
It was, yeah. I was really impressed actually with that. Great for the families
Really
if you come into Scarefest. I love seeing the Teletubbies dressed as ghosts.
It was really sweet.
It's only about a 10-minute show, but worth pointing out there is a meet and greet at the end as well.
And you get to have your photo with all of them.
Love it. But yeah, we're back down here on the front lawns now for another show. It's time to see the Sin Bin.
There's so much going on.
Honestly, loads of entertainment across the stages, which is brilliant. And this is the hub of Scarefest really down here. We'll also have a look at the food options later in the vlog as well. But yeah, over the next few minutes, some highlights from Sin Bin. This is a singing show here on the main stage.
Because I'm hot like that. Just looking at his hand, like number inspection. I always get his hand, cause I've been like that. I go through guys like money's fire out their hills. They try to change me, but they realize they can't.
And the 7 seas, everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams of beyond this. Who am I to disturb you? I'm never running free. You know how I feel. Lost in the trees. You know how I feel. It's a new day. It's a new life. And for me, I'm feeling good.
It's a mean world, and I know
know what you did in the dark.
So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, I'm on fire. Light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, I'm on fire. You're toxic, I'm slipping under the taste of the poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
Not force us. They will stop degrading us.
Some footage there from the Sin Bing singing show over on the stage. Absolutely loved that. Some big improvements for this year.
Like the dancers really made that show.
Yeah, definitely. There's actually got a second one on the stage later on today, and we're going to watch that at night because I feel like all the lighting will really bring that out even more.
100%.
Awesome singing, brilliant dancing, and it's now time for some scare mazes. Woo! Here we go. So we've got the 4 scare mazes here this year. We'll talk about the prices in just a moment, but firstly, let me talk about the lineup. It's the same scare maze lineup as last year. We're going to be starting off with Alton Mine Tours, the legend of the Skin Snatchers.
Yeah.
We're then going to make our way up into the Attic Terror of the Towers. Both of them mazes, of course, located within the wonderful Towers ruins that you can see there behind us. We're then going to head up to Darkest Depths, and then followed by our final maze that will be Freak Show Toxic Junkyards. Ooh. In terms of the prices then,
Right, so general admission is £30 for the 4 mazes, but if you've got an annual pass, that brings it down to £24.
so they are quite expensive. The maze tickets tend to go up every year, and you've got to think that's on top of you buying your annual pass or buying your park admission. Worth pointing out though, if you are just coming here as a day visitor, they do like a combi ticket where it pays for your admission and you get your maze tickets with it as well.
And also, if you didn't want to do all of them, you can buy single maze tickets, which are from £8 per person.
Definitely. So are you excited for some maze action?
Yes, get me in.
Here we go. We're going to start off with Altonville Mine Tours, and we will see you when we come out. Just before we go in, I just wanted to actually point out the restrictions for the mazes. Of course, no eating, drinking, smoking or vaping, no running or horseplay, unfortunately no video recording or photography, and yeah, you're not allowed to wear high heels if you're going in either. Yeah, you can see some of the other restrictions there. Feel free to pause the video if you do want to see them in more detail. Worth pointing out, the mazes this year do say that they may touch you.
They touch you, but you're not permitted to touch them.
Yes, a touching could be back in the mazes from looking at the signage. Here we go. Whoa, well, what a start there with Altonville Mine Tours. I tell you what, it might be an older attraction here now at Scarefest, but that was probably the best run through I've ever had through there.
Oh my god, I was terrified.
The acting quality was brilliant, and it was packed full of actors, loads of smoke. There's been no changes to the storyline, the props or anything,
It was really
but the
intense.
actors were ridiculous in there. It was so
Really
good, wasn't
good,
it?
yeah.
Oh, look at Charlotte, you look petrified.
Honestly, I was terrified in there.
I was leading at the front, and obviously it's a free flow maze, meaning that you're not hands on shoulders or anything like that. And honestly, I could hardly see anything. Bear in mind, I know the layout of that maze.
Oh my god.
There was just so much smoke in there, it was ridiculous. 10 out of 10, actors were amazing in there.
Top quality in there.
Oh, it was so good. It might be an older maze, and I might be thinking, oh, you know what, it's back for another year. But I tell you what, that thing
It
is
was
so
running
good.
so well.
Brilliant, absolutely love that. On to our next attraction now, then we're making our way around to the other side of the towers. And yeah, really looking forward to this. It's the Attic Terror of the Towers, back for its 3rd Scarefest.
Oh no, the devil's gonna chase
Oh,
me.
honestly, but that was a brilliant start, that
Really
was.
good, yeah.
It might be expensive, these mazes, and they might be the same as what they were before, but that was absolutely brilliant, that
We was
was.
in there quite a bit as well.
Yeah, about a 10-minute long attraction. Worth pointing out, there's no helmets again this year, but yeah, touching is definitely back,
It's
isn't
back.
it? They're right up in the face, grabbing our legs and everything, which was really weird, especially after everything we've been through over the past year and a half. But yeah, be prepared if you are doing the mazes here at Alton Towers and you're going in, you will be getting touched. Altonville Mine Tours that way. Oh, is it that way? I'm not too sure. Here we go. We've got a bit of roaming street theatre just here for the mine tours. Out the front of the ruins just here. So yeah, that's what they're all dressed like inside the maze. Yeah, love it. Right, we're going to head round this way now. Great to see a bit of roaming street theatre.
Really good to see.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Doing a bit of interacting. Here we go. We've got some more street theatre down here as well. Look at these guys. Oh, wow.
Greetings, civilians.
Hello. Oh, look at this. Oh, are you all right there?
Long time.
got him chained up. I tell you what, there's so much street theatre about, isn't there?
This is fantastic.
It kind of reminds me a little bit like the Phalanx from Nemesis Subterra, mixed in with like the Oblivion Man. Like,
honestly.
really good.
Cracking.
There's so much entertainment going on. Great to see. Right, here we go then over to the attic. Like I say, this is located also in the towers. It's another 5 pumpkin attraction. Oh, ready for some scares. Honestly, Charlotte was so terrified just. Right, we'll see you when we come out of the attic Terror of the Towers. So we just come out of the attic Terror of the Towers, and yeah, there's some beautiful theming and set design in there. No major changes for this year. However, I did notice, I don't know if you saw them, Charlotte, some of the dolls have got like red eyes in this year.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
So a few changes, but what are your thoughts on the maze?
There was no devil.
Oh, I know the devil wasn't in at the end. We've been assured though that the devil's normally in there, but he just wasn't for us. Maybe he was on his break, possibly.
Maybe.
But yeah, what makes that attraction is the beautiful set design. You make your way through an actual attic, all the wooden floorboards that are creaking, some really low ceilings that are nice, and then of course the ending, you head into the fireplace where normally you'd see the devil in there. But what makes that scene? It's so warm, isn't it?
Honestly, I was boiling, and because it was like so foggy and there was lights flashing, I'm there going around like this because I thought the devil's going to come out of me, but he didn't.
You got to think it's been quite a while since Charlotte's been in a scare
Honestly,
attraction.
I can't cope.
But yeah, like you had some good scares in
I
there.
had some really good scares.
Again, it's one of them where you're not, holding on to the person in front of you. None of the mazes are like that here now. They're all free flow, as it's called. But yeah, I didn't really get loads of scares. Charlotte was a little bit ahead of me.
It's one of them where sometimes if you go through as a big group and people are walking fast, they get the scares and then the actors are kind of resetting, so the people who are at the middle or the back kind of don't get it.
And that's exactly what happened, because the group in front of us that were with us as part of the group going through got the scares, but they were going quite quickly
They
through.
was quite far ahead of us.
In these mazes, I like to go a bit slower and take it all in, but this time it meant that they got all the scares. So from that run alone, I thought it was probably the weakest run through I've had of the attic. I mean, it's only its 3rd year of it, but I thought that was pretty weak, especially after coming out of an absolutely awesome run through before from the mine tours.
I got some really good scares in there.
Shall we go and see what Darkest Depths is like this year?
Let's go and see the Kraken.
Now, this is back for its 3rd year. Of course, it originally started down in Mutiny Bay. This year, it's back in its same location as it was before, but it's actually a thrill attraction this year. It's sold as part of the 4-maze combi.
It's not like a family
Yeah,
maze
before
now.
it was classed more of a family attraction, and it wasn't sold as part of the combi.
No.
So we'll go and see what that's like. Here we go then. So we've got some upgraded signage for Darkest Depths. Oh, I like him down there. You right there, mate? How are you? I absolutely love this attraction, so I can't wait to get in. And yeah, there's so much lighting around, isn't there?
There is, which is really nice.
So yeah, after the mazes, we're going to go and check the lighting out tonight. Looking forward to that, but here we go. It's time for Darkest Depths. So we just come out of Darkest Depths, and as we mentioned before we went in, it's part of the 4-maze combi this year. It used to be just the 3, and also it's classed as a 12+ attraction now, where it wasn't before. I did feel like the scares that we got in there were a bit more intense than they were before, but no massive dramatic changes. I tell you what though, it's a gorgeous attraction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really nice attraction, but I feel like it was lacking actors, and
Yes.
it didn't have like the nice smell pods about.
Yeah, there was definitely some dead spots throughout the maze, which I've never
100%.
said before with Darkest Depths. I don't know if we maybe caught it at a bad time or not, but when you're paying so much for mazes, you expect the standards to be high all
really
the time.
do, yeah.
But yeah, like Charlotte said, the smells, where were they? Like,
Oh, yeah, where were they?
at the end, when we saw the Kraken as the finale, it was brilliant, by the way. But yeah, like the smells were lacking throughout in
Yeah,
there.
there really was.
The scares that we did get, though, I thought
good.
had been ramped up. Is it worthy of them pushing the age up on there?
I don't think it is.
Not
no.
really. However, it's still a lovely maze, but I am a little bit disappointed in what is one of my favourite ever Scarefest mazes not running at its full potential there.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, it's one of them. I'm hoping that our final maze, Freak Show Toxic Junkyard, is going to be really good, because of course we started off with Altonville Mine Tours thinking it's
Brilliant.
it's the oldest maze here. Oh, we'll start off with that. That's been our favourite one so
It
far.
has, yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Freak Show is going to be like. We're going to wait a little bit later because you have 2 hours to get all your mazes done within that time frame. So we're going to wait a little bit, aren't we, for
Get it a
that?
bit darker.
And get it a bit darker before we go in. But yeah, Darkest Depths, a little bit disappointed, but the set design in there is still absolutely gorgeous, and it's well worth going through if you really appreciate all the sets, because there's even water trickling in.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
in
a
there.
really nice attraction, just lacking on actors a bit and the smells. Here we go then. So we've waited for it to get a little bit darker. We're not waiting for it to get pitch black tonight because we've still got so much to get in. But I'm loving this new sign for Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. You might be thinking, barbed wire that you can touch. Don't worry, it's not real. You're looking forward to this, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm scared for the chainsaws.
Well, it was the new maze last year. This year it's got a cover on it.
So we'll see what it's like.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing quite a few changes. It's Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. We will see you when we come out of Barbed Wire's Reclaim Yard. Looking forward to this.
Got a question for you.
A question, go on.
What do you want, nail or sword?
Sword, please.
Sword.
Oh, look at this. Oh. Oh. And in it goes. Oh, in goes the sword straight into his mouth. Look at that. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think I'll have a go at that one.
Why not?
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, that.
They'll teach you how to do it in there if you ask them nicely.
Will they? Oh, well, we might have to ask them. What do you think, Charlotte? Yeah, we'll ask them. Thank you very much. Hey! Okay then, so we just come out our final maze of the night. It's Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. And like we said before we went in, this year it has got a cover over most of the maze other than the finale.
Is it bad that I didn't even notice?
You didn't notice, but I did, and it has got a cover over. Not loads of changes in there, in fact hardly any changes.
I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest.
Again, it felt a bit short on actors tonight.
There was just not a lot going on, I thought.
No, the chainsaw finale had 2 chainsaws, and last year I'm pretty sure there was more than that.
But there was like behind like boards and stuff.
Yeah, they weren't coming directly at you too much. They were behind fences. In terms of the attraction, there's some really nice set design in there. It's a bit of carnival screens, there's a bit of the sanctuary in there, some of the props, the old Freak Show scare zone, but all kind of put together. They've gone around all the different skips basically outside the back of Alton Towers and put loads of props together, lit them up nice. There's some beautiful scenes, but in terms of scares, it didn't do it for me.
No, I agree.
I've got to say, you know, I am a little bit disappointed with the lineup this year for Scarefest. You know, the best scare maze for us today has, of course, been Altonville Mine Tours.
We really need something new.
Yeah, and obviously if you're doing these mazes for the first time, you're going to have a brilliant time. You've got to think, we come back every year, we do the mazes, and I think the fact we've done them that many times now and nothing's changed for this year, it is a shame. So,
it really is.
Yeah, it's not a strong year scare maze-wise. However, there is a lot of other positive stuff going on around the park.
Stuff's really good.
Entertainment's brilliant. Each maze has actually got its own roaming team, like you saw the guy before with the sword swallowing. He's there all the time at the queue line, which is great.
Yeah, we've seen loads of them.
Loads of roaming characters about, which is good as well. And of course, what was a big highlight for Scarefest last year was Garden Lights Walk Whispering Souls.
So we're going to go and give it a go.
This is a completely free attraction as well. No ticket required. You just queue up and make your way into the gardens. Oh, well, look at this, folks. This is what I'm talking about. The tower's ruins look absolutely amazing. I'd say better than ever before for Scarefest, because that restoration of the banqueting hall window is now complete, and look at that. It looks absolutely awesome. And the fact they've actually backlit it as well, so it's shining up there so we can see all of that restored stained glass. For the first time in 10 years, there's a window on the front of the towers fully complete, and that looks amazing. So fair play to Alton Towers for restoring that. It looks absolutely gorgeous, it really does. And the lighting looks brilliant as well. Something I'm not a big fan of is the music choice. I mean, you can hear it in the background. Listen to this. They're playing like all this rock music around the park that I'm really not a big fan of. It's kind of a bit too in-your-face Halloween Horror Nights-esque. Oh, the colours change. I'm really not a big fan of the music at all. I feel like we're looking at this beautiful Gothic architecture, and then yeah, we just got this rock music playing, so I really feel like that needs looking at, in my opinion. Last year, of course, they had the projections in the window. I don't mind the fact they've not done that, because yeah, we've got to see the beautifully backlit window. However, some more classical Halloween music would have been much better than this rock music, because it really takes away, in my opinion, from the grandeur and splendour of this magnificent building.
Evening all.
Evening. How are you?
Very well, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What have you got there? What's this?
It's just my tools to help dig those graves.
Grave digging. Well, here we go then, looking out at the wonderful gardens. Listen to this music, folks. Really interesting music choices for Scarefest this year. Like playing all this rock music throughout the park.
Really bad.
Yeah, it's really just ruining the vibe, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the fact they've tried something a bit different, but last year the audio was perfectly adequate. This year it's just ruining the classic historical vibes of the park. Yeah, I can't say I'm that impressed with the audio at all. Here we are then, down in Garden Lights Walk, Whispering Souls. I'm pleased to hear that the music down here is a lot more enjoyable. Got the classical, spooky vibes down here in the gardens. But yeah, this was a great attraction last year. Really good to see it back for 2021. And the best thing is, it's free as well. You can take videos and photos, lovely opportunities just to see the gardens at night. Because look at this, it's absolutely stunning, it really is. And this is what Alton Towers is all about. So let's have a nice walk down to the conservatories. Oh, look at this, absolutely gorgeous with the conservatories all lit up in red. And yeah, you got them moving heads shining up into the trees. If you saw the construction update that I did a few days ago, I was talking all about this and all the tech that goes into it. It must have cost an absolute fortune for Alton Towers to have bought all this lighting in, but you know what? It's more than worth it down here. A really enjoyable attraction. It opens at dusk through until 9 p.m. Yeah, the conservatories look absolutely spectacular. This is more the sort of music that needs to be playing in front of the actual towers. Sometimes I forget that, you know, oh, here we go. Charlotte doing a nice bit of dancing for us. Sometimes, Charlotte, I don't know how you feel, but I think the management forget the history of this place sometimes.
You can't be going round even. Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's not great. It's took a bit away from the atmosphere tonight, I must admit. We'll always be honest in these videos, you know, that's what we're here for. Last year, Scarefest, I thought was a lot better than it is this year from what we're seeing. However, there's been some improvements when it comes to the lighting around the park.
And
entertainment on the stage was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing some of the lighting around. I believe Wicker Man has got loads of lighting again this year, so I can't wait to see that. Oh, here we go. Look at the U-arches here, looking absolutely amazing.
Do you want to change the light?
Go on, change the functions for us. There we go. So we figured out during the Christmas event last year that you can actually change the functions on the lights. Last Scarefest, we kept walking past this lever, not realising that it changes the settings down here. So there you go.
There we go.
You can change all the different settings from moving the lever. Quite a nice little touch. But yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so magical. Like, this is my favourite part of Scarefest. I love it. It's the free attraction. Here comes Charlotte. Oh, so romantic, isn't it? Just walking through here, all the audio, the lighting. So nice to see this back. Same as last year so far, but I'm more than happy with that. This didn't need any changing. You got to think though, it's so fresh as well. Like we were saying with the mazes, if you've never done them before, you're going to really enjoy them because they are good, solid attractions. It's just when you're paying over £30 and the same as they have been now for a couple of years, that is the issue that we've got. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. I thought you blended in then.
It's so magical.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, Alton Towers do a fantastic job with this. It's lovely. It really is. Here's another wonderful view then with the conservatories and the U-arches there at the top, and then Le Refuge down here at the bottom. Nice combination of blue, white and red lighting. Oh, look at this, absolutely stunning. The gorgeous Pagoda Fountain there, all lit up in purple with the awesome fountain there on the top as well. Absolutely stunning. So peaceful as well, just sitting here on the hillside. Oh, and just looking out at that spectacular fountain. It really is beautiful. Just hearing that water cascade down the rooftops. Love it. Here's another beautiful view of the U-arches there. Oh, and look at this, so dramatic. Unfortunately, no projectors working tonight. They are in place right down here. So yeah, hopefully they get them on soon. Doing some projections up there. But yeah, I am a big fan of this. It's my favourite part of Scarefest. And honestly, it's so nice to have it back this year. Let's go and have a look down on the bandstand. Oh, here we are, look at this. What do you think, Charlotte?
It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's gorgeous. So nice to have this back for this year. Absolutely love it. So magical with all the music and the lighting. And it's all included in your ticket price. I know where I'll be spending most of Scarefest.
Yeah.
Down here in the gardens. Oh, I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. So glad that it's come back. All the trees are nicely lit as well. Beautiful. Wow, I can hear him whistling, but my little friend down on the boat, the fisherman, has gone for this year.
Where's that man in the boat gone?
He's gone, Charlotte. He's gone. You know why he's gone, don't you?
Yeah.
He doesn't like the playing around the
He's
park.
obviously thought, it's me, peaceful night.
Yeah, he doesn't like the music, I don't think. The rock music's put him off.
I don't blame him, he's off.
Yeah. Oh, really nicely lit up here to end our tour through the gardens. Absolutely wonderful. Really like that.
But the issue is, what am I own at the end?
Yeah, coming out into the rock music now. Getting a bit of headbanging there. Oh, blimey. You're loving it. But yeah, honestly, they do a great job with Whispering Souls. Really enjoyed getting back through there. Same as last year, but don't mind that. It's only its second year of the event. Oh, look at this. So from the gorgeous lighting over in the gardens, up here to Big Bob, Wicker Man. And it's really good to see that they've put a lot more themed lighting around the structure this year. It looks like 2018 Scarefest, opening year for Wicker Man. Let's go for a ride on the beast tonight. Here we go. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the white lights around the bottom here, but everything else looks brilliant. 10-minute wait as well for a night ride on Wicker Man. Oh, look at this, Charlotte.
This looks amazing.
Really fair play to Towers when it comes to lighting. Like, very impressed with what we're seeing around here. Loads of power cans. We've got the moving heads at the back as well, shining towards the structure. Really impressed with this. A night ride on Wicker Man. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Hope it's going to be flying around. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Spectacular. Honestly, I'm really impressed with this. It looks amazing. It's so nice to see them putting the lighting in again here at Wicker Man. It's the ride that everybody wants to do at night, so I'm really pleased that they've done that. Here she comes. Oh, so much smoke as well, pumping out all the fire. Look at that for a view. Here comes Wicker Man. Oh, wow, look at that. Absolutely blown away with the lighting. We're looking at 2018 lighting all over again here, folks. Look at that. One of the highlights of Scarefest night rides this year. And with the mazes not being up to much compared to previous years, I'm certainly going to be doing a lot more night rides this year. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant. You've got the moving heads on the structure. Feed the flames, Big Bob. And we're going, oh, great operation. Love this. Brilliant. Oh, so we just had an awesome night ride on Wicker Man. How was that?
It was running so well.
Absolutely flying around the track. Big Bob there looking awesome with all the mist, smoke around the ride, all the lighting. Wicker Man there is looking awesome again at night.
Running really fast as well.
It was. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit jolty these days. However, it's still a brilliant ride and it's a nighttime coaster. Look at that behind us. Honestly, it's great to see more lighting around the park. And to be honest, from what we've seen, there's actually loads more lighting changes throughout Alton Towers this year.
Which is really nice to see.
It is, and to be honest, we're coming towards the end of the night, aren't we?
I know, it's gone so fast today.
We've fit a lot in today, of course, getting around, filming everything. We've met so many fans throughout the day as well. So thank you to everyone that's come and said hello. So yeah, what we're going to be doing now is heading back onto the lawns and capturing some of the atmosphere just over there, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's another show as well.
There is indeed, and then that's going to be the end of the night. So what I'm planning to do is come back in the next couple of days. Charlotte won't be here, unfortunately, but I'll come back. Oh, look at this, Wicker Man. I'll come back, do a second vlog and go around some of the other areas like Dark Forest, X Sector, Forbidden Valley, and see the rest of the park at night, and also capture more of the ride atmosphere throughout the park, because there's just so much to cover.
There is.
I feel like it's definitely worth 2 vlogs just to see everything.
Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you just made me do. Look at what you just made me do. Look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do.
I've got to get away from the pain you drive in the heart of me. The love is here. Once I ran from you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I'll give you all a boy can give you. Take my tears and that's not needed. Oh, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love.
shows down on the stage there. But we've come up here onto Towers Street.
What's going on?
Normally you've got like a really nice magical Halloween soundtrack.
No, let's pop.
We've got an Ed Sheeran mix playing. Well, this is from the Ancestors earlier.
Ancestors don't dance now, so why is it on?
Great earlier on for the Ancestors, but it's pumping. The good news is they put some speakers in, so it means when the Ancestors are on, it'll be louder.
But not putting it on now.
I'm not impressed with audio around the park. I'm leaving with really, oh my God, with really mixed thoughts tonight. Something I really like though is these big Scarefest logos that are down on the floor. I'm going to have to actually end this clip now because it is that loud. It is, like honestly. Well, I'm playing up here at the top of Towers Street. We've got the rock music that was playing out the front of the towers and also on the path down from the gardens. Like, listen to this. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of this at all. I love Alton Towers. They've done some great events this year, but Scarefest this year, I've got to say for us, it's a bit of a disappointment. Yeah, a bit of a negative way to end the night there, just walking up Towers Street. I mean, it's a family theme park.
Like, this is a family theme park. Do kids and parents really want to be hearing like, ugh,
it is literally, like, you know, terrible. It's not great. Like, I've got to say, I've been coming to Scarefest since the event first started in 2007. No, it's one of the weaker years this year for me. And we're always honest in these videos. That's what you watch us for, you know, and we'll always remain honest. But for me, this year has been a disappointment after an absolutely phenomenal year, the best year in the history for events at this park.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, we've had Mardi Gras, we've had Oktoberfest, and they've been brilliant. And this feels like a big downgrade.
Definitely. I absolutely loved Oktoberfest. It only ended last week. It was brilliant.
Really
Mardi
good.
Gras, only positive things to say. But yeah, with Scarefest this year, after having these brilliant events, it just feels a downgrade to me. Altonville Mine Tours was absolutely brilliant earlier on. And don't get me wrong, we still enjoyed the other mazes. But like we've said, when you've done them so many times, then you're not going to find them as enjoyable.
The best part about this event is the stuff that's on the stage.
Yeah, the free stuff.
It's
you know, Whispering Souls is beautiful. Of course, riding Wicker Man at night was incredible. And in the vlog I'll be doing in a couple of days, we'll go around the other areas. We've just not had time tonight. But I'll go around and see the Smiler and Nemesis at night. I think there's a lot more themed lighting to see. And I like the idea of having more roaming team around. That's a real positive.
Yeah, we've seen some really good roaming team.
I just want to say full credit to the entertainment's team though.
They've done a fantastic job.
An amazing job. As much as we might not have found some of the run-throughs to be great, you might come and have a great run through the mazes. That's the thing, when you do a scare maze, it can vary so much, can't it?
It can, yeah.
But that's the thing. There are thoughts from opening night of Scarefest. Wasn't expecting it. After these events this year, I was expecting something top tier, and the music just tops it off for me around the park.
Really needs sorting out.
It does. I mean, I can hear it now in the background. Up Towers Street.
It's not very magical, is it?
It's not, and you've got to think as well, there is some people coming to this event not for Scarefest. Well, coming to the park, sorry. Like might be just visiting CBeebies Land. They've got to walk out with the kids listening to that.
It's not great.
It's not. No, the music's my biggest disappointment tonight. Mazes, you know, you come for the first time, you're going to love them. And the parks still do a great job, and the actors were brilliant that we saw.
Yeah.
They were just lacking actors in some places. Yeah. I'd take some of the roaming team off and put them in the maze if that was my choice. But yeah, next year we need a couple of new mazes at this event to freshen it up. And ideally some scare zones as well. Thought Park Fright Nights is the one for me this year. Obviously we've got Charlotte's Review.
I'm looking forward to giving it a go.
We're there tomorrow. That'll be the next vlog coming up here on the channel. But that isn't all from Scarefest. There's still other bits to see in terms of park-wide atmosphere, and hopefully that's great. And I'm fingers crossed by Sunday this music's been sorted out.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not impressed with the
really
audio.
Off-putting.
Yeah, it is very off-putting for a family event. You know, I feel like we're in some big like rock festival for adults. You know, not a family theme park. Bring back that Scarefest magical vibe that has been successful for over 10 years now. Let's see that come back. It did not need to change. Thanks for joining us from the opening night of Scarefest. I'm sorry it's ended on a bit of a low, but we'll always be honest in our videos. That is what we do. Exactly. You know, we are honest with things, and for us this year, it's a subpar event, unfortunately. Thank you very much for watching, and that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next video.